All right, Craig, Picks and Parlays Power Hour. We are live, and we've got college football rapid fire. 5 games in 5 minutes. Well, ish, maybe. We'll try to hit 5 minutes today. Hey, everyone, make sure you also take advantage of our Caesar Sportsbook promo happening right now. They're our sponsor, and they're letting you wager up to $1,250 on your first risk-free bet. If you don't win, don't worry. You'll get 100% of your stake back as a free bet. And win or lose, you'll get 1,000 reward credits and 1,000 tier credits. All you have to do is use my promo code MEARSFUL. But what do you got for us? NCAA Football Rapid Fire. Oklahoma State at Baylor. Baylor favored at -2, total 56.5. Who you got?
I actually think Oklahoma State should be a pretty big favorite. In fact, I thought they should be favored by 3.5 to 6 points. I just think that's how good this Oklahoma State team is. Baylor, I'm just not a believer in this offense. I know they did get that win at Iowa State last week. That was somewhat impressive. Iowa State, I think, is a sneaky good team. They did win 31-24. But I just think, this Oklahoma State team, they can win with defense or with offense. They can run the ball. They can pass the ball. They pretty much have it. And when you have that kind of balance on both sides of the ball, on both passing and running on offense, I think it's just a tough team. And I think that will travel very easily on the road. Let's take Oklahoma State plus the 2 in this one.
Yeah, +2 isn't that much either. I think they can cover that for sure. All right, what do we got next? Wake Forest at Florida State. Okay, I'm intrigued with this one because Wake Forest is always seeming to be that team. You can't be so sure what they're going to do. So Florida State, though, favored in this one, total at 65. Who do you like?
Yeah, I wonder. I didn't look up the advanced lines in this one, but I'm guessing if before the season, most people wouldn't have expected to see Florida State undefeated at this point. A lot of people out there were thinking maybe Wake Forest was a sleeper pick to win the ACC. They did lose in overtime against Clemson last week. Now you see Florida State, just because they're undefeated, now they're favored by 7. I just think that's probably like the wrong team. Too many points at least. I think Wake Forest probably covers. I think the stronger play is on the over here because when you look at these two teams, if you're going to beat Wake Forest, you got to score points. And this Florida State team, their ability to pass and run the ball, pretty balanced attack on offense. I think they'll be able to score. Wake Forest isn't a great defense, let's be honest. So I like the over here. I think this would be one of the higher scoring games of the weekend, and I think this one goes well over the total.
All right, I like that pick. Craig, go ahead and tell everybody what kind of promo you have going on. We have 3 more games to cover in rapid fire, but first tell everybody what they can do. It's kind of special.
Yeah, 2 for 1. So you get any 2 cappers right now if you use that promo code, or not a promo code, picksandparlays.net/double. 50% off. It's usually $230. Today, just $114.99. So get in on that. Pick your favorite 2 experts. Can be me, can be any of the experts at Picks and Parlays, and you get 7 days of their all sports package.
All right, who do we got next? We have NC State at Clemson. Clemson favored at -6.5, but don't underestimate this Wolfpack team. I mean, I don't know. They've been pretty solid at some points in the season. Total at 40. What do you like?
This is a tough NC State team to kind of figure out. I mean, that opening game, I keep just thinking back to that opening game where they were, in control and they just couldn't pull away. And now you face a Clemson team that's much more talented. Like this isn't Eastern Carolina that they struggled with the opening game. I know it was at Eastern Carolina, but Eastern Carolina lost to Navy, which is not good. To me, I think this Clemson team, they're finally figuring it out on offense. I mean, I think their defense is really good, but they're finally figuring it out. I think as they continue to improve on offense, this is going to be a very dangerous team. This is a sneaky, tough game for them coming off of that overtime win against Wake, but I still going to take Clemson -6.5. I just think, at home, Death Valley is just a tough place to play. I'm going to take Clemson -6.5 here.
Yeah, it's going to be a good test for Clemson, and they need some. They need to push themselves, get back to their old groove. What do we got next? We got our 4th game, Illinois at Wisconsin. Wisconsin favored at -7. The total at 43, but Craig Trapp, what are you picking?
2 teams that love to run the ball. I mean, like, love to run the ball. So if you like running teams, these are your 2 teams to watch. Bielema, obviously, was a former Wisconsin coach. So this has I think I would definitely take Illinois if I was taking these points. I think him and his team will get up for this. But I think the safer play, you just say, hey, there's not going to be a ton of possessions. Might be the least amount of possessions at any game this weekend as both teams just grind that clock. Let's take the under 43 here, as I think these are not terrible defenses. And when you protect your defense by running the ball as much as they do, I think the under is an easy play here, 43.
Is there a prop bet for rushing yards in this game? Maybe look into that as well. What do we got next? LSU at Auburn. Craig, I watched this Auburn team right in front of my eyes. Yikes is all I had to say. LSU favored in this one, but I got to know what you're thinking.
I think we're getting out of hand here thinking that LSU is just because Coach Kelly's in there that they lost that opener with that missed extra point that should have sent into overtime, and then who knows what happens. And then a lot of people, like you said, they kind of remember what Auburn got, what Penn State did to Auburn. And so I think that has like a little hangover effect. And so thus, instead of getting, I think it should be 6.5 to 7 LSU favorite. Now we see LSU at 9. I think it's just too many points. This is an Auburn team that keeps it close, I think, in this one. This team, they're built to beat teams in the SEC. I think they'll keep this game lower scoring than what people think. I mean, you see a total of 45. You definitely think you're going to be a lower scoring game. I mean, on a total like that, I think 9 seems like way too many. Let's take Auburn plus 9. I think the public's going to be all over LSU. We're on the other side of the public here.
All right. War Eagle, baby. Auburn plus 9. Thank you so much, Craig. Make sure you like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. We are live Monday through Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern. If you love this power hour, thanks, Craig. Appreciate you.